Welcome back, welcome back. Yeah. First and foremost, man, I want to shout out to all my dog men, my dog women who follow me, you know what I mean, who liking the channel, you know what I mean, and all my day one subscribers, you know what I mean, who been rocking with me, who hit that like button every time the video come on. Like I said, and speaking as that, I want all my people, you know what I mean, who rock with me, hit the like button. All the people who watching me who not subscribed, subscribe, because you know what I mean, this is an uplifting channel. You know what I mean? Since to sit back and watch me, you know what I mean, which I got way more non-subscribers watching me than I got people who subscribe. You know, since you sit around watching me, you know what I mean? If you ain't liking what I'm doing, if you ain't subscribed to the channel, actually support me, you know what I mean? That kind of weird behavior. You know what I mean? But all the ones who been rocking with me from day one, you know what I mean? And all the ones who, like I said, been holding it down, like I said, you know what I mean, hitting that like button. Man, it's a major shout out, man. We back with another banging video. I got this girl Jazz. This is a pup off the Hitman and Cherry breed, you know what I mean? I ain't feel like too much going out there doing a whole lot of work today, so you know what I mean? I felt like I just put the camera on this little beautiful specimen, you know what I mean? And give y'all a rundown on something, you know what I mean? Well, this video today gonna be called Conducting Good Business, you know what I mean? Like I said, in this dog game, you wanna always make sure you conducting good business. You don't never wanna sit back out here be ruin your reputation or your name, you know what I mean, just for a few little measly dollars, $100 or whatnot, $200 or no money, period. You know what I mean? Because your word is bond and your name is everything in this game, you know what I mean? So like I said, so when you're doing business, like I said, they can apply to any business, you know what I mean? Like I said, not just dogs, you know what I mean? So shout out to people who watching my videos who just to hear me get a game as well, because like I tell you, I'm an all around the board type of person, you know what I mean? I use these dogs, you know what I mean, to give y'all the insight on other things, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna continue doing, you know what I mean? And like I said, but shout out to all my new subscribers. But like when you conducting good business, man, like when you doing these dogs, like I said, in general, you know what I mean, you wanna always make sure you meet up on your side of the end and like I said, follow through on your word. You know what I mean? Anytime somebody reaching out to me, man, if I tell you one thing, that's what it is. You know what I mean? Like I said, I work good. Like I said, I do good with, like I said, with selling my dogs to people. You know what I mean? I try to make sure, you know what I mean, I give people the whole rundown before they even purchase anything from it. You know what I mean? For a deposit, for instance, you know what I mean? If you buy one of these dogs, like I said, now to start promoting these dogs, you drop a deposit. And like I said, that deposit is pretty much final. You know what I mean? So you already had your mind made up before you come and holler at me. You know what I mean? Because like I said, you slowing me down. You know what I mean? Time wait for no one. There could be somebody already out there with a bad right, you know what I mean, ready to cash out. And you sitting back dropping a deposit and wasting my time, you know what I mean? They're gonna, like I said, gonna be bad on my end, you know what I mean? And I can't be taking no loss like I don't want you to take no loss. So I always give people the rundown, you know what I mean, with these deposits. And for, like I said, if I have a pup, you know what I mean, that somebody lock in early. You know, I normally do my lock-ins in 6 weeks. Anything I tell my people, period. Anything can happen between them 6 weeks, you know what I mean? So like I said, I like to sit back, you know what I mean, and take deposits around 6 weeks, you know what I mean? But for instance, if I take a deposit, you know what I mean, and something happen to that dog or that pup on my watch, you know what I mean, I'm going to be responsible for all of that, you know what I mean? You're going to get your money back or you're going to get the option, like I said, to go pick you another dog, you know what I mean? Because like I said, it's never about the money with me. Every time, like I don't care how much money you done dropped on the dog, you know what I mean? If something happened and you ain't satisfied, like I said, like when you ain't satisfied, for instance, like I said, on your end with me, like I said, doing business, I'm not going to let that fly. I'm going to sit back. I'm always, like I said, follow through, give people their money back if something happened to the dog, you know what I mean? Or like I said, if you know what I mean, just period, like I said, 'cause that's the only thing I ever had a problem with is if I sell a dog kind of early, you know what I mean, and it end up getting a fading puppy syndrome, you know what I mean? What you got going, baby? She laid out, sitting back up and chilling. What you got going, baby? Yeah, but like I said, and for another thing, you know what I mean, you don't want to be out here trying to scam. You don't want to be out here having your name floating around bad. So like I said, I always work from my official pages. So if you see anything else beside my official pages, you know what I mean, which I promote all my dogs at, like I said, first forehand before I put them in groups or anything, you know what I mean, you're gonna see them on my main official page, like I said. But when I'm doing business like that, you know, but the reason I do business like that, you know what I mean, because there's a lot of scammers who will try to steal your profile pics, steal your pictures off your page, you know what I mean, and run with it. And now, you like I said, people who are your people, future clients, or people who are admiring your work, they send back, you know what I mean, they falling for the hope, they don't thinking it's you, but they send back getting burnt. You know what I mean? So like I said, I always post all my dogs and any sales I got on my official page. So you already know it ain't no scammer, it's me. You know what I mean? Like I said. And I like to sit back and call and pretty much talk, at least have a good text chat, you know what I mean, on with everybody, you know what I mean, before they even lock in, like I said, because I like to do, like I said, good, correct business, you know what I mean? And that's what it's all about in this game. If you're gonna deal with these dogs, you wanna make sure, like I said, no matter what goes on, like I said, in your life, the clients, you know what I mean, you gotta always make sure your client's satisfied, you know what I mean? And like I said, and even like I said, for instance, window shoppers and people who just be sent back, you know what I mean, looking, claiming they want to buy, you know what I mean, but not dropping the deposit. I don't get discouraged and I don't sit back and I don't talk bad about those people because like I said, you got a lot of people, you know what I mean, they just want to see the insight of what you got going and get around pretty much ideal of the price range. They might not have the money right then and there, you know what I mean, but they could be a future buyer. So I don't never talk mess about the window shoppers and nobody who just, you know what I mean, reaching out, inquiring about a pup who don't, you know what I mean, who don't pull the trigger or get the pups, you know what I mean? Like I said, because they could be a future buyer, you know what I mean? Or they could just be somebody, you know what I mean, just trying to get their money right, you know what I mean? So I always be humble with all my clients, you know what I mean, possibility clients, you know what I mean? And you'll be surprised, man, you'll get so many people, you know what I mean? Not want to buy it all. They'll reach out, you know what I mean, just to be wasting your time. I done had people waste my time, plenty of time, you know what I mean? But that's why, you know what I mean, I talk on the phone all day, but I ain't finna get up out my bed and move unless a person drop a bag down on these dogs, you know what I mean? You're not even finna get my hopes up until you done drop your deposits, you know what I mean? But like I said, but I'll chop it up with you all day long about these dogs, you know what I mean? Because this is what I do. I love running my mouth about these dogs. I love talking about the dogs, you know what I mean? So it's never no problem with me, you know what I mean? But like I said, I just want to give people a few tips of the day, you know what I mean? And like I said, and let people know what's going on. Like I said, it's almost 100 degrees out here, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to be out too long, just really keeping the dog up in the heat. I just wanted to get up on here, drop a few gems, you know what I mean? And give people the insight, you know what I mean? But like I said, if anybody can see the market right now, you know what I mean? It's flooded, you know what I mean, with dogs, you know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm not putting no breeds on the ground right now. Like I said, and for like the working man breed, before I even do that working man breed, you know what I mean? I'm gonna build an even a little bit more solid foundation, like I said, with my YouTube and my other channels, you know what I mean? And try to reach out to, like I said, a bigger audience before I actually drop, like I said, a little, because you don't never want to just, you know what I mean, overbreed. Like I said, I spoke on this before. You want to make sure you breed for yourself and not breed for others, you know what I mean? Because people talk a lot of good game and they're going to lock in, but when the day comes, they know where to be found. You know what I mean? But anybody, like I said, who still want to lock in up on that little hitman mill, he's still here. The name's on Barrel, you know what I mean? He's still up for grabs. The price haven't changed. It's not going to change, you know what I mean? Like I said, and if he stay, you know what I mean? But like I said, I got that breeding coming up, like I said, and I'm going to pretty much drop another video probably later on this week. Not later on this week, I ain't finna just say back to back like that, you know what I mean? Because shit, I'm not getting paid for it, you know what I mean? So right now, I'm just building up a channel, you know what I mean? I don't like to run my mouth for free, you know what I mean? But I'm going to keep y'all, I'm going to keep my people entertained, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep dropping content for all my people who follow me, you know what I mean? But like I said, this is going to be a video today. Y'all like, subscribe. All the people who've been watching me, like I said, not subscribe, man, go and subscribe to the channel, join the family, man. And we're going to be back at it with another video, like I said, sometime this month. We out, y'all. Stay blessed.